What are the tools in the QoS toolbox?
Right, so this brings us to the actual mechanisms. Our sources cover several key techniques. One major category is scheduling, or ordinancement.
Scheduling, like managing queues.
Pretty much. It's how routers, the internet's traffic cops, decide which packets get to go next when there's congestion. It's about managing those queues based on priority.
Okay, how does that work? Is it just first come, first served?
Well, that's one way. The simplest method is FIFO queuing, first in, first out. Just like a single line at the store.
Yeah.
Whatever arrives first gets processed first. No special treatment.
Seems fair, but maybe not ideal for QoS.
Not if you need to prioritize. That's why we have priority queuing. Here, certain types of traffic, like maybe voice calls, are put into a high priority queue and get processed before lower priority traffic, like an ER triage.
Ah, okay, makes sense.
And then there's a more sophisticated approach called weighted fair queuing, or WFQ. This one tries to be cleverer. It automatically allocates bandwidth based on assigned priorities, but also tries to ensure that lower priority traffic doesn't get completely starved.
So it shares the bandwidth, but gives more to the important stuff.
Exactly. It tries to guarantee a certain percentage of bandwidth to different traffic classes, ensuring fairness while still prioritizing. Your smooth video call while someone else downloads a huge file, probably WFQ helping out.
That's clever. So WFQ is about fair sharing, weighted by importance. What other tools do we have besides scheduling?
Another big set of tools falls under traffic shaping and policing, or mise en forme ou contrôle du trafic. These are all about controlling the rate and volume of traffic entering or leaving parts of the network.
Controlling the flow. Sounds tricky. How do you do that? Like putting a speed limit on data.
Kind of. Two classic analogies here are the leaky bucket and the token bucket. The leaky bucket smooths out traffic flow. Imagine pouring water into a bucket with a small hole. It only leaks out at a steady rate, regardless of how fast you pour it in. It enforces an average rate.
Okay, steady flow out. What about the token bucket?
The token bucket controls the rate using tokens. Tokens are generated at a certain rate, and a packet needs a token to be sent. If the bucket is full of tokens, you can send a burst of traffic. If it's empty, you wait for more tokens. It allows for bursts up to a certain limit.
Interesting. Tokens as permission slips for data.
Sort of, yeah. Then there's policing, or écrêtage. This is stricter. If traffic entering the network exceeds a defined rate, policing mechanisms might just drop the excess packets, like a bouncer turning people away when the club is full. Harsh.